Hey guys, this is Poetspice and I'm here to do this Saturday's edition of Satmar Makes, hosted by Jill Norwood and Two Crafters, One Designs week. And their theme this week was angels. And I have a few things, but not a whole lot of things of angels. I wanted to do my Anna Griffin, but I was not digging. Woo, if you saw my craft room, it always looks like a hurricane hit it. But anyway, I did not feel like trying to climb over stuff to dig out my Anna Griffin because it wasn't readily available. I happened to find some stuff, so that's what I used. So first off, we'll go with this. This is Moonstone dies. They have these little teeny tiny Christmas words, and I've used this before and shown this before on my channel, but they're so small, but they're so detailed, and I love the font. So I used this, and I used peace, blessings, and the ampersand. So we'll just put that right back with all my other word dies. Then I was digging in my stash of stuff, and I happened to come across this little packet of Anna Griffin Christmas things. And I don't remember, I think they must have been in a snow globe thing, I think. But look, there's a little angel. So I was like, hey, how fortuitous. So I used that, and then I also had, you know how, well, if you've been on my channel, you know I take and cut dies, and I usually cut way more than I'm going to use. And so I had several of this shape, and they're nested. And then I had some other ones nested too. Oh, excuse me, I'll show it to you. This one. It's this die shape. So I've got this die shape and this one, and these are two of my favorite shapes that I have as far as dies go. So I had several of those already cut, so I just took those out of there, put that together, and so I made, it was going to be a tag. So you could see where I pulled two of these together. I want to say they are first edition papers, but they might actually be tonic. I'm not sure. And then some, I'm pretty sure that's a tonic paper, but some glitter paper. And then I used some black. Now this is Anna Griffin. This black, I don't know if you could tell, it's shiny. There you go. See how it's shiny? And it just looks so pretty in those letters, and it cuts out so well. That die set just cuts well. And you see how small these are. Now, I will say, it actually does cut the little dot for the eye, but that's a little too much for me. That'd have to be itsy bitsy, and I'm like, it is where it is. So I layered it up, and I put it on pop dots. And I just want to give another tip in case you don't know, because sometimes you just don't think about it. Here is, let me see if I can clear this up for you. Here is a sheet of, circle dimensionals. Don't forget that this leftover stuff is the same material as the circles you popped out. So what I do is I have these, right? Because I wouldn't use these somewhere else. And I cut this and I use this because it's the same thing. It's still the same foam. You just cut circles out of it. So that means it is sticky on both sides, just like your circles, and it will pop stuff up. So you can use the entire sheet. Don't throw these. Don't throw this honeycomb thing away. Use it. It's a really good way. You have bigger, wider spaces that you want to cover. So that's what I did under here. So I did both. I cut some, and then I put the circles under there where I needed more space. And then I did the same thing underneath the angel. So you can see this weird looking shape one. That's a piece that comes over here. See how long it is? That's a piece of that other side. So yeah, so then I put that angel on there, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I was going to make it a tag, like I said. I was going to make a tag, and then I'm like, I don't know, because I kind of like it as a flat thing. So right now it's just going to be an embellishment. And so I thought that was pretty. So there's my little angel. My Anna Griffin paper, mix of other scrap pages. And so I didn't do anything on the back. I did ink both of the edges, and I used this. I used Stampin' Up! Classic ink. Love that. And so there's my little thing. And go check out the other ladies who are participating. Definitely go check out the ladies who are hosting. Check out Jill's channel. Everybody knows Jill. Check out Jill's channel as well. And everybody, hope you had a good holiday. Hope the next one is going to be okay for you. And y'all be safe out there. All right, bye.